Don't worry. You know, listen, stop. When I know you guys are working correctly and I know you guys are in the zone, Ethan's changed his attitude from being down in the dumps, feeling sorry for himself, okay, to now becoming happy, working well. He's made a mistake here, and what did he do?
Went back.
Why did he go back?
Because you wanted to do it again and get it better.
Boys, that's all you have to be able to do. Me as a coach, Leon as a coach, all we want you guys to be able to do is to what? Self-correct, self-reflect. Don't cut corners, don't cheat. Because you're not cheating me. You're not cheating Leon. You're only cheating who?
Yourself.
That's right. So guess what? On a Saturday when you come to play and the person you're playing against is whipping past you and he's doing everything and he's a top player, don't get angry at that boy. You got to look at yourself and go, what do I need to do to become better? Right? This is what you do to become better. Yeah?
Yep.
Excellent, let's go through. 3 more each. Go! Good, drive.
You have to be able to push the limit, no matter where you're from, no matter what your situation is. If you have a goal and you have the desire and you have the passion to become the best at whatever it is you want to do, you have to be able to push the limits. You have to be able to push that envelope further than anybody else within the same sort of environment or the same sort of workplace that you go to every day. Because guess what? If a kid goes to a club or if a kid is in a club, it's not about their talent, because guess what? The talent is what everybody else has. That's why you're there, right? The talent gets you identified, correct? Once that talent has got you identified, now you're in this space. So what do we know? We're in a space now that we've got all talented boys. Now, what you have to have as an individual is you have to have the ability to push yourself further than anybody else. Because it's not about talent, because everyone's got talent and that's why you're at the club. But it's about who is prepared to push themselves to the limit. Who is prepared to do that extra run? Who is prepared to get in earlier? Who is prepared to push themselves when they have nothing left? Who is prepared to find comfort in discomfort?
All right, boys, get your stretches done. Go over there, get your stretches done. Really take them in the corner. Get your stretches done. Be serious with your stretching, yeah? Yeah, so that's the future talent right there. Now for me, if I can get 1 or 2 of them boys to play in the Premier League one day, all of this work would have been worth it, right? So that's the task I have. So yeah, it'll be interesting, but I truly believe that in that group of boys there's a Premier League player waiting to come out. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's get to work.
There's been times where I've seen kids that have got unbelievable talent. Football just comes naturally to them like breathing. But the difference is, as to why they don't make it, is because they don't push themselves. Because it's a real conundrum. Boys that have talent don't like to work. And the boys that don't have as much talent, they identify that in terms of self-reflecting, and they go, guess what? I want to be as good as him. The boy that's got the talent that doesn't like working. But how can I dislodge him from his position? And what they do is go back and go, well, you know what? I'm going to work harder than him. When he's finishing training at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to stay till 3 o'clock. When he's finished at 4, I'm going to stay till 5. So you always have to push yourself to the limit, because it's not about talent. Talent gets you to a certain level. Then once you get to a certain level, you have to find within yourself something that's going to make the manager trust you and pick you every single week. And that is about what you show to the manager on a daily basis in training in your attitude, in the way you go about your business, in the way you conduct your business, in the way you communicate, in the way you deliver yourself to him. And if you're able to show him that, you know what, yes, I have talent, but I'm prepared, Gaffer, to go the extra mile, the Gaffer's going to trust you, and therefore he's going to pick you over someone that maybe will have better technical ability than you. So for me, being able to push yourself to the limit is something that is not even, is a fundamental requirement.
Come in, 5 yards closer to each other. One touch, okay? So I want that ball moving. Weber coming closer now. We're on our toes now, working our calf muscles. The energy's there, boom, 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 one touch, okay? Let's go, play. A little bit closer. There you go, that's it there. A little bit closer, good. Good. Left foot, right foot. Let's see who's got that in their locker. Left foot, right foot. Let's see who's got that in their locker. Compose yourself. Get the quality in. Good. Love that, used to. Good. Keep working. Good. Now you're working, used to. Great football. Good. Now we're working. Left foot, right foot. Good. Follow your pass. Right when you're fast. Good.
If you ain't gonna push yourself to the limit, guess what would happen? You'll get caught up. And once you get caught up, you will have so much years of not being able to push yourself, you will find it very, very difficult to then change gear and go, right, I'm gonna push myself, because you've never had to. So if you understand that I've got ability, but with that ability, I need to marry that with hard work, and I need to push myself to a level where I find comfort and discomfort. If you can have them 3 key ingredients, them 3 key things, you will find you'll go on and have a great career. And that's what great players do. They have that ingredients, they have that desire, they have that will to push themselves to that next level. And for me, I don't think, and I won't make any excuses for any player that is not prepared to do that.
So if you're doing it, if I'm not gonna, I have to look at where you are, okay, and go, yes. Then you got to move your feet quicker. Then you got to move your feet quicker. Then you got to move your feet quicker. Move your feet quicker. Yeah? So it's all about volleying, okay? Sorry, you're serving him. Move your feet in between. In between and set and play. Let him relax. There you go. Let him get his feet working. Yeah, it's just about getting them used to feeling the ball and working at high intensity, you know? We try and keep the intensity high, even if for a short burst, but keep the intensity high, because in games that's what you're going to do. You're going to have short bursts where you're just going to have to have really high intensity, then you have a couple of minutes rest, then you go again high intensity, you know, just get the body used to working under pressure. All right, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, listen, it's normal for kids to feel it, but the more they get used to being comfortable in discomfort, or finding comfort in discomfort, the better they will be for it, you know. So I'll take that all day long. And relax.
We have a player at the moment by the name of Benny Ashley Seal. He came in this summer, and the conversation was, you have to push yourself to the limit. You've been given a great opportunity. You've had a real tough couple of years, but what you've done is that you pushed yourself to the limit where you have been unbelievable in pre-season. You worked yourself to a great level. You worked yourself to a space where it's undeniable. And what he has done is he has evolved, and he's been able to take the information I've given him in terms of, now you go and speak to your manager, knock on your manager's door, tell him you're ready for it. Because your talent and you scoring goals week in, week out, he's got other players he needs to worry about. So guess what? Go and knock on his door. Say, listen, don't forget about me, Gaffer, I'm here. I can prove to you I can be the best centre forward in your club. And he's done that. So that shows me there's a level of maturity there. And the manager would only pick players that he can trust. I don't care how good you are. If the manager can trust you, guess what? He's picking you. And that's the facts. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. So if you look at Benny, scoring goals pre-season, getting the manager's attention, talking to the manager, now the manager knows, okay, well, guess what? He's coming, he's knocked on my door, he spoke a great game. and he's only backed it up with scoring 5 goals in 3 games in the 23 so far this season. So now I have to give this kid a chance, right? Because he must believe in himself for him to come and knock on my door. So therefore, sometimes we have to create our own luck.
So you excited about pre-season, Bay?
Yeah, I can't wait to get going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what you're doing for pre-season? You here or you away?
Should be flying up to Holland.
Yeah?
Yeah, get a few matches in there. Some training, different environments, so yeah, it should be good.
Excellent. You excited about it?
Yeah, I can't wait to get going.
Good. Big season for you this year, yeah?
Yeah,
Premier
very
League?
big. Yeah, hopefully get my breakthrough, and yeah, just get ready.
Yeah, that breakthrough would happen, mate. This is where it happens, here.
Yeah,
Here. Not when you get towards, but the work you do before it.
yeah.